guys, we are Jamin and Ashley Mills with The Handmade Home, and we are here to talk a little bit about our rehab today.
Yeah, so as you know, we're continuing along with the basement renovation, and today is insulation day. So we thought we'd tackle this ourselves, and we're partnering with a great company, Foamit Green. And it's a self-spray in insulation, which is 1,000 times better than the stuff that you have to put in by hand, cut, measure, all that kind of craziness. This is literally sprayed in like spray paint, watch it expand, and it'll give you an airtight seal. It's great for places like what we're doing here in the basement where you need to really seal off the cinder block and some places that might leak air. And so we're excited to kind of show you how this works and see the after.
We cannot wait to make some progress on the space. Next we have drywall. We can come in and finally make it part of our house. We are so excited.
All right, so getting started is actually super simple. I'll admit I was probably a little bit nervous about it because I've never done this before, so I want to make sure I did it right. But the instructions that come with everything in the package lay everything out very simply. Not much to really getting started, quite honestly. I mean, obviously read through the instructions, kind of understand what to do. They've got some incredible videos that are helpful as well. But you simply start by rubbing some petroleum jelly around what is called the gun. This is the nozzle that the foam will actually come out of, and then you just snap it in place. And that will help it keep from clogging up. You'll do the same thing on the tanks. Down here, I've already hooked them up, but I just rub a little petroleum jelly, I finger tighten them, and then use the wrench that they provide to tighten the rest of the way, because you don't want to over tighten them for fear of causing some kind of damage to the valve. And so once that's done, you're ready to turn them on. You need to turn them on slowly to begin with, and just kind of let them fill up just a little bit, make sure there's no leaks. And so this one appears to be good and no leak, we'll just let it go. Same thing with this one. And you can see the material coming out and filling the hoses. And so they appear to have no leak. It's interesting, they're two different colors. As you can see, it looks like yellow and blue, and they're gonna mix together to have a green effect. And that's how you know you've got the right mixture. If what you spray on the wall is green, then you've done it exactly the way it is. It's mixing properly. If not, you'll have to stop and kind of figure out what's going on and make some adjustments there. So I'll open these up the rest of the way, and you can really see that blue color coming out now.
Before we begin spraying on your walls, you'll want to test the mixture. Spray it in an empty cardboard box to make sure you have that great light green foam color. As you begin spraying on the walls, you'll want to seal all the edges of the 2x4s. This will prevent any air from leaking through, and will help get some of the foam back behind it in between the wall and the 2x4. Continue moving down the wall with an even spray, just like you're spraying on some spray paint. Make sure to cover the entire wall, but remember, it doesn't have to be thick. You're just getting on a first coat. You'll come back with a second coat to thicken it up a little bit. Foam is especially great for filling in rather large cracks, something that's a little bit harder to do with traditional insulation. Make sure you're wearing all the proper safety gear when you begin this project. You'll want a good respirator, mask, gloves, and of course a jumpsuit. We even chose to wear something on our heads. We didn't want any of the foam getting anywhere. Once your first coat is on, you'll want to come back with a thicker second coat. This will increase the R value of your insulation. You can even add a third coat if you'd like to, taking it all the way out to the edge of the studs. I think you'll even be surprised at how fun this actually is. It's a little bit relaxing. Even though Ashley and I had never tackled a project like this before, Foamit Green made it super simple with their instructions and the ease of the product. We simply took our time and sprayed it on without any issues. We're excited about the value this is going to bring to our home. If you have any overspray or any areas that went on a little bit thick, just go back with a knife or a Sawzall and scrape it off.